This week we're in Grand Teton National Park, and today we're going to explore some of the historic homesteads found here. Come join me. Leaders of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or Mormons, sent parties from Salt Lake Valley to this area around the turn of the 19th century to settle and grow new communities. And here Grovont became one of the first settlements. The most famous structures here are arguably the John Moulton Barn and the T.A. Moulton Barn. In fact, these barns are often considered the most photographed barns in the entire world. Most Western homesteads at the turn of the century were known for being distant and very spread out, but this community was close and tight-knit. Now known as Mormon Row, this historic district was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1997. These historic structures are certainly wonderful to explore and see for yourself. The Pink House has a fun story. John Moulton painted this as a surprise for his wife Martha. And while she hated the color, she loved the effort and the sentiment and kept the color permanently. Now, the homesteads here are currently in the middle of a major renovation project to help preserve them, protect them, and secure the foundations. The Cunningham Cabin is located along a 0.3-mile self-guided tour. And it's the only building still remaining standing here. It measures at roughly 41 feet by 15 feet, but there are a few faint trails that lead to where the old ranch house and barn once stood. Should you like to explore more? The J.P. Cunningham Cabin is a double-pen log cabin built just south of Spread Creek in Jackson Hole Valley. Mr. Cunningham established the Bar Flying U Ranch here, and in 1892, two wranglers made their way to the ranch. Now, the Cunninghams allowed them to stay here for winter, and in spring, a man claiming to be a U.S. Marshal shot the men, claiming that they were horse thieves. Now, the men's guilt, the identity of the Marshal, and any truth to the allegations were never actually found out. Cunningham Cabin is one of the valley's few remaining structures from the local homesteading era. Built in 1888, John Cunningham and his wife raised sheep and cattle here for over 30 years, growing their ranch to over 560 acres at one point. Thanks so much for joining me today in Grand Teton National Park to explore some of the historic structures. Now, for more information, see my full blog post at flyingdawnmarie.com. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. Until next week, I hope you find adventure and encouragement wherever you go. Bye.